I would like to quickly point out that John the Mouse Video has a large selection of videos from North and South America for your viewing pleasure. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now let's get into the cheese of the matter. This video I'll be showing what a driver deals with when they are on the road with others. Now, this isn't going to be only about four-wheelers. Even if you slow down so you can enjoy the strip of road to see who is faster. Let me just inform you, the next truck behind you might not slow down for your game. An 80,000-pound truck or heavier is something you should not be braking in front of or cutting off. You can lose your life. Give them space. Guardrails won't hold back a loaded truck going 70 miles per hour. Anyone that travels a lot of miles on the highway probably will see something every week, from accidents to close calls. Driving isn't easy as many would have you to believe. Some end up in the ditch when the roads are dry, just like this person in Minnesota. You have to watch out for people stepping out of their cars on main highway in towns. Lucky for this person, I've seen him in time to slow the truck down to a crawl. This is how people find themselves under trucks or getting their doors ripped off their cars. As a parent, you can see the worst kind of close call as you see the ball coming closer to the street. I know you're already applying the brakes as fast as I was. Just think about that van if it was blocking more of the yard so I couldn't see the ball till the last second. You have cars and trucks pulling out onto the street. City driving is one of the most dangerous places to drive, I think. You have cars and trucks going around other slow trucks and cars. Then throw in a few cars breaking the laws, like this one that makes lane changes in an intersection. Just think if that car would have just snagged my bumper that sticks out a little. How about having people that don't even stop for stop signs? The flashing red light don't even help, as not one breaks the law, but two do it. You can see a lot of cars trying to pass on the right side of the truck. Some places that is illegal. Most places it's okay to do. I have had cars try to race around me on my right side as I'm trying to pass someone else. They end up putting their brakes on because they can't make it around. Trucks like to do it too. I could fill up a video on everyone trying to pass on the right, trying to save a few minutes. That might be how some of these accidents are created, from people in a hurry. It probably don't help that every driver has a box that counts down all day long. Now the next clip I see far too often. You're passing people and the vehicle in front of you quickly moves over in front of you. I know, like in California, you wait a long time with the blinker on before someone nice will let you in so you can go around someone that is slower than you. I can see how you can get used to that quick grab it as you got the space attitude. Let me tell you, it's a thing that can lead you into have to grab the exit before I pass it attitude. Just look at how close to the grass they got as the dust flies. Now, look at this person. They are doing highway speeds, and they have to brake hard in front of me, and then brake even harder to get down to the 15 miles an hour so they don't roll the car in the sharp curve. Now, this is a good clip. I have already gotten the pre-pass for the weigh station. See the brake lights on the JB Hunt truck? I have already anticipated he will be pulling into the scale and already made steps to move into the other lane. Do you see that truck up ahead of me? They have a box truck that's in front of it that quickly darts across the lanes to get to the scale. I think this is the biggest reason for traffic jams right here. People don't know how to get on the interstate. Just look at that car next to the dump truck. All they would have had to do was to speed up more and follow the van that was in front of them. But instead of that, they apply the brakes and then hop on the freeway at a slower speed. Now that's causing a chain reaction. For me, of course, I'm slowing down because I'm not knowing exactly how they're going to act. Now people are mad at me, of course, slow moving truck, backing up traffic, slowing them down. This is why you see trucks in the center lane, because it is safer from this kind of accident just waiting to happen. Maybe someone can explain it to me in the comments. If these people drive this route every day, why do they almost miss it? Sometimes I think they are listening to the map program and it says, take this exit right now. Just a tip for others. I try not to change lanes that often. And if you do have to make one, make it smooth. Don't leave home with low blinker fluid. Please, I don't want you to run out. Let's get into a little winter. The joy of driving with the wind, snow, and ice. For the ones that know this truck stop, you'll probably asking why I didn't stop at the first driveway. Well, I found myself looking like the other two trucks I drove by earlier. The road was covered with a sheet of ice. I was making the turn and found that the drive tires wanted to follow the slope of the road, into the oncoming lane. I turned the wheel the other way to try to get my steers back in front. That helped a little, but I had to back up a little to finish getting straight. Next, I used the downslope to help with some momentum to get back on the right side of the road. As you can see, I'm on the shoulder of the road with the set of tires actually in the ditch line so I don't slide back across the road. Hoping that the snow won't pull me in to the ditch when I start rolling to the driveway. Before the wrecker hooked up to the FedEx, they threw out some salt to see if that would help. Now that I'm done talking about winter, time to go into the construction season. I actually only have this one clip to show. I made another video about a pileup at a construction zone during the winter time. This one, they are having a rolling 2 lanes closed to do some work on the lines. And of course, someone was watching the boob tube and come all over the lanes others were working. If he could have just held on just a little bit longer until he got to the exit only, he could have come over safely. But that's how it works. You find in the middle of the night people heading down the wrong pathway. So you just have to wait till they have found their way to the main road. Any guesses why this small part of the road is closed? We are going across a parking lot because of a power line is across the road. It is Illinois after all. Can't seem to find a good power pole to hold the lines up. Anyone have some duct tape? How did I forget the harvest season? All our hard-working farmers out to bring in the crops to help feed the world. After seeing that yellow no passing sign, I decided that I didn't have the room to pass that big green John Deere combine safely. Out of nowhere, a car passes a semi and the combine. Just look at that sign and the paint on the road. They don't mean anything. Like North Dakota, they don't put up no passing signs on their back highways. Other states don't even put up yield signs on the on-ramps to the interstate. People will always want to get around a truck, even if they really should stay behind them. Give big heavy trucks room to move around stuff. I have seen many trucks get on the soft shoulders of the road and sink into the soil. If it looks like it might have rained, stay on the pavement if you don't know the area. As you pull up to this easy pass of driving, think of all the things we've talked about. After going through this, just remember, you have seen what can make you a great driver, or not. John the Mouse Travel Map is available for Google Maps. It will help plan your route to the locations of your favorite videos. It is free to use. I have the link below. Please visit the playlist tab for videos that I have sorted for you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button